What's up? Another practice session. I was thinking earlier today about what I wanted to discuss on today's video, and I think I kind of want to touch back on more of what I was talking about yesterday with Falco's full hop versus Fox's full hop. But I am just going to practice a little bit. I'm on like day three or four, trying on Z jump. And I'm trying to get my aerials down. So I do need to grind a little bit. But I'm still thinking about the game, and it's funny, I was talking to Mango about Falco's full hop, because he's the one that kind of gave me the idea, because he hit me with a specific full hop he did, and he was like, did it take us 20 years to figure out that Falco's full hop goes over Fox's full hop? And it's like, yeah, when you really think about it, in the same way Fox jumps over Falco's short hop to whiff punish, like with drill or back air or fall on top, is the same way Falco can kind of jump over Fox's full hop. Like, they're just jumping over each other. And it's not that complicated. But I do want to explore that a bit more. Because I want to know, like, I kind of want to know how much frame advantage I might have on both ends, just because I played a matchup from both sides. So we're just going to do like a whole lot of brainstorming today. I don't have any concrete things as of right now that I can say about it. This is crazy. But yeah, and I also, maybe before I start that, actually I'll save it for the end, but I wanted to answer a question from a previous video about Fox versus Falcon neutral, specifically dealing with Falcon Stomp, and I think I have some advice for that person if they're going to watch this video, or if you just play Fox versus Falcon. Okay, let me just do a few more of these, and I'll get into it. Okay, I can't miss that many in a row. Oh, that's 15. Yeah, I'm never even trying to go for 15. They just, like, accidentally happen. Like, really, in reality, I should be going for these back left dashes a lot more. And just, like, kind of giving up the invincible nair, because I don't need the invincible nair. Like, back left dash up tilt and back left dash shine are more than enough. But I can do both. I don't know which one I'm going to do. Okay. Enough of that. Let's get to it. Falco versus Fox. Let's do FD. Just because I don't want to worry about platforms just yet. Okay. So Fox is full hop and Falco's full hop. This thing goes really high. Let's see. I just want to see his full hop fast wall. I'll do full hop fast wall shield because I just want to test like how quickly I can actually get there. Because like here he still has time to dash back. So this is good to know that if I full hop too early, actually I mean too late. Like if I full hop after he full hops, then he can avoid me. And if that's the case, then this isn't like, probably not as good. Can I even catch him here? No. So like in these situations, I'd have to like pressure his landing. Okay, that's fine. What about a later full hop? Like I think these are the ones where Falco was like getting a lot, like his true whip punishes. Okay. So I'm wondering spots where I can set up like a more consistent timing with this. Like yesterday what I did was I did laser to set this up. But I think, so laser, I still have time to dash back. Okay. But I think if I take the laser, then I don't have time to dash back. I see. Okay, this is good to know. Hopefully you guys are understanding something too, or getting something out of this, because like, these aren't things that I really knew off the back of my head, so like, this is pretty important. Now, let me think. Now, what about instant double jump versus those full hops? I still have time. Kinda. Not really. So this is cool. I don't have time as Fox to up tilt or dash back. Now if I drift my full hop backwards, of course, but it's a different story. Okay. I really like this, honestly. Like, I think just getting on top of Fox is almost always good as Falco, especially when your downer knocks over. Okay. We can kind of go into these mix-ups as well. It's just like, well, what should Fox do here? Like, I don't know if that's the exact answer, but I think, as I was saying in my previous video, I think Fox should stay on the ground if he thinks Falco is going to jump up, because now you can kind of switch it on Falco and then land on top of him. Like, I think that's how this little mini game works a lot of time, is either with punish his landing, which is a little bit difficult because the Falco could always land with laser, he could always land with wave land, he could always land with an aerial. So like with punishing his landing, it's kind of difficult. But I do really, really like the idea of jumping on top of Falco if he tries to jump on top of you. And let's see. In cases like this, I think the mix-up for Falco a lot of times is to do some sort of grounded option. Like laser in place, or double laser in place, laser slight approaching laser. Laser dash dance, like all these things are really good. And the more I'm thinking about this, the more I'm like, man, I really like the mix-ups on the ground as Falco. And this makes sense because when I play this as Fox, I'm not always trying to play the mix-ups on the ground. They're good for Fox. I feel like they're good if I'm like really close, but like at this range, I feel like the grounded mix-ups for Fox aren't the best. Just because these two lasers are hard to deal with. This is like a monster like laser. This dash dance, him just dash dancing in general, wave dash jab, of course down air. Like all those grounded options I feel like are really, really good for Falco. So a lot of times as Fox, to not deal with this, like, I will full hop. I might full hop over the first laser because I don't even want to get locked down, right? Okay, so now I'm thinking, sorry, this is how I'm not trying to teach people, I am just brainstorming, so I'm just talking about my thoughts out loud. I think that's the whole point of these videos. Like, I'm not really trying to, like I said, teach, but now I'm thinking, like, okay, you're jumping over the first laser, then me jumping later means, yeah, okay. I guess I kind of like when they jump over the first laser, because the thing with them jumping over the first laser is depending on how high I shoot the laser. So, like, let's say I shoot this laser high, right? Like that. For him to jump over it, he has to jump pretty early, right? And he can't jump at me, which I think is huge. So it's like I'm cutting that off, and if he's jumping early, now his drift is limited, meaning, like, he can only land, like, wow, this is still pretty fucking far. He can land here. That's really far. But it's not like it's not like he can land here, you know. So I like this, like, shooting that first laser, kind of forcing his timing. And this is definitely huge on FD. Like, lasering Fox out of the air or punishing him as he lands, or, like, I feel like that's how you win on FD. Yeah, this feels really good. Okay. Just thinking. Is it possible? I'm just gonna randomize the recordings right quick to see how I react to Fox taking the laser or jumping over it, because that's him jumping over it. Oh, both of these are him jumping over it. So I need one of him taking it. Oh, he can't take it if I'm shooting it high. This makes sense. This all makes sense. Oh man, dude, my first laser has to be, like, so intentional, huh? Because I still need to deal with him, like, moving forward sometimes. That's the issue with, like, the high laser. Is it just gets blown up by aggression. Oops. That's the benefit to shooting him low. I should have kept playing after those mistakes. Keep forgetting. But if I shoot it low, this is so, man, there's so much going on. Because if I shoot it low, then he can jump over. He can do things like the snare and stuff like that, bruh. This matchup. It's so cool. There's a reason why it's my favorite matchup, like, from both sides. Because I get to just brainstorm both sides and be like, well, if I'm Fox here, I can do this, this, and that. And it's really cool. Let's see. But I do like the idea of me mixing up. Oh, shit, he got me. It's so funny whenever I'm practicing and, like, I just make recordings and I forget what the recordings are, and then I get surprised and I'm like, ooh, what the fuck just happened? Who hit me? I was almost ready. That was cool. So I guess I need to know, like, when I shoot that, the low laser, I need to be aware that he can jump over it with momentum if I'm ever shooting a low laser. I feel like that's a lot to think about. But that's something that I feel like is internalized the more you play Falco. Yeah, like, I'm glad I shoot at that. Oh, dude. I'd really like to power shield shine the full up there. Kind of gonna zone in on that, or at least be more aware of it. Fuck, this is good. Yeah, good tech skill. That pisses me off. Getting hit by these pisses me off. But my defense on these, or not, yeah, my defense on the full hop double jump is getting better. I don't know what happened there. And I guess him taking the laser, either from if he shields a laser or takes a laser, those are both kind of easy to react to in a way where I shouldn't get like immediately hit or in a mix-up immediately, which I really like. Now, what about not lasering at all? What if we were running shiny? Oh, never mind. Like, sometimes we might be moving forward, but that means we're getting directly under Falco or under Fox if he does jump. So I actually don't like that. Let me think. Because it feels like moving forward is like the best versus like his running shine. But it's losing so hard to like everything else. I guess it does pretty well versus his shield. But I feel like shield at this range is on reaction to laser. And the only reason I'm shielding early is for the sake of the recording. But shielding this early at this range as Fox is probably something you shouldn't be doing that often. Just because like you're out of my threat range. Like, I can't hit you here without you being able to react to it. So, let me think of some other things. Like some better ways to deal with Fox running at me directly in this range, but also keeping me in good positions versus the full hop. I think that's a lot of times how I want to structure my mix-ups in these situations, is how well they interact with the other things. So like, let's see. Yeah, so like him staying stationary. Oh, that was good. A little sloppy. I like the back air. I like that. I do not like that I got drilled because, like, my dashback backflip or whatever was... Oops. It was pretty specific for if he ran at me, and that's not what happened. So I should have changed my mind after. Dude, I need to be able to block those. Yeah, like I shouldn't be getting hit by that drill, like, ever. If anything, I can get hit by the mix-up after, but I do not want to get hit by a drill I can see coming. Dude, I am not blocking the full hop nair. fuck that up. Wow. I really like that. It's the mango whip punish. I don't like that I keep a laser when I backflip. Because I feel like if I'm gonna retreat laser, I want to do it like that more often. Because I feel like this laser... Wow, I need to play these out. Sorry, I keep saying that. Because it's like, it's just my bad habit of resetting. But yeah, I feel like this laser, it deals with things a lot better than this one would. Because this one is like, yeah, it's like liable to getting hit by like the full hop approach. But I feel like the dash back one, if I have space, of course, would not get hit by full hop approaching aerial. This is funny. This is the only time I really laugh now, is when I record these videos. Other than that, I kind of just like will grind my punish game and then play people, do like VOD review. But now this is like my time to like get in the lab and just test whatever ideas come up in my head. I want him to jump at me. Is it this one? Is that one? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, so like I like this laser versus that. But this laser is like, I have to be so clean off of the backflip laser. Power Shield Shine's pretty good. What else? What else? What else? So we have laser in place. We have backflip down air. Or just backflip in general. So like, because I'm looking for something, for ways to deal with this. I actually love doing this when I'm like in the zone versus Fox. I just like Power Shield Shine, just running shine. I always feel like I'm playing so well whenever that happens. And that might be silly, but like, this is one of my favorite things to do. And I only really do it like when I feel like I'm playing well. But I think it's legit enough to actually do a lot. And now I'm messing it up. Fuck. Okay, let's see how I do versus the other options, if that's what I'm looking for. So I missed like a good shield on full hop nair. I play versus that pretty well. Play versus that well. Him shielding is kind of a meme for these things. Yeah, like I'm not getting hit there, which I really like. Love that I'm doing like a really high laser there. I almost Power Shield shined that. Dude, my... Okay. I'm so close to getting that laser, like, more accurate. Yeah, there we go. So this is... Oh, I just wasn't paying attention, dude. Fuck. It's already been 24 minutes, and I've been doing this. And I'm, like, kind of getting lost in the sauce with it. But I do like what I learned from this. Some better grounded ways to play those mix-ups. some ways to play it if I think he's going to full hop early. Some ways to play it if I think he's going to take the laser. If he takes the laser, shield the laser, then the situation becomes a lot easier for Falco, is my conclusion. If he jumps over the first laser, then it becomes a bit harder. If you want to shoot high lasers versus him trying to dash jump over, then that's really good. But if he runs under you, then that's pretty bad. So like, I got some ideas of how I want to play this range. I definitely don't think I want to be running at Fox in this range, like just on the ground, because it's losing to too many full hop timings, you know. Losing to too many full hop timings, it's losing to like some short hop drills and things, and it's really only dealing well with like run up shield and run up running shine. And I think I have better ways of dealing with those two things than always doing like a dash forward as Falco here. Maybe wave dash forward. I'm not sure. Like I do need to. I'm not saying I'm never gonna like run forward or wave dash forward here, because I think I do need to. I would like to do it with a laser in front of me first, but that's not always the situation. Okay, I learned a lot from that. Let me help the Fox player that was in my comments about Captain Falcon. And for anyone who's watching, like I said in my last video, but if you guys have questions and things, like be sure to just leave a detailed question in the comment section and I might be able to get to it. I probably won't get to all of them, but I'm thinking like the last 5 minutes of these videos, I can spend time answering a question for the people who like the diehards who stick here for the whole video. Shout outs to you guys. Okay. So the person said he was having trouble with Falcon's retreating stomp. So I have two thoughts on that. And the first thought is, I don't think you want to be trying to beat Falcon Stomp raw in neutral without any like indication that he's gonna stomp, if that makes sense. So like, for example, if he's just dash dancing and then he does like, I don't know, this, I don't think this is a spot where like you want to like be like, okay, I think he's gonna do something. He hasn't shown me anything yet. He's just dash dancing and you're trying to like call out his timing. I think that's pretty risky. The thing with strategies like this is like, I think they're inconsistent because you will play Falcons that move forward sometimes and jump forward, and you'll play Falcons that jump backwards, and there's going to be so many like different timings based off of who you're playing. So it's like you're going to get inconsistent results if you're just trying to read this raw. So kind of like, I suggest you watch my video on how Cody and Mango win neutral versus Marth, because I think it's very similar to where you want to put people in lag before you play your mix-ups a lot of times. And let's see. If that's the case, then I would wait for like a signal kinda that Falcon might stomp. It's kind of hard to read it if he hasn't thrown anything out, but you should like watch some Falcon VODs and see where they're stomping. A lot of times a common spot Falcon players stomp is after a nair. So they throw out the nair and you try and punish it, and then you get like stomped, right? Something like this. But this is good because like, if you're trying to punish stomp or read stomp, the nair is a good indicator that stomp might be coming. So like, and the thing is with this stomp coming, it's like the timing is like, Falcon's timing is like limited with this stomp because he's in lag from the nair. Like the nair didn't hit and now he has to make a decision. So like, if I'm ever going to read stomp, it's going to look more like this, where I kind of know when it's coming, right? Like I have my timing read because of the nair. Like, there's a lot of ways you can deal with it. Like, this is one of my favorite ones. Overshoot in air. Really strong. If you want your best punish, this is it. This is something I told Leffen to do a very, very long time ago. Is just short hop up air. Falcon's fucking dash back jump or whatever. Or you could just do it early. This is different. This is like a timing read. So like this looks great and all, but like you see why like a read like this has its drawbacks, because like there's no indication that I'm actually gonna jump, right? Because I still have access to my dash. I can still shield. I can jump late. I can jump like forward, you know? So it's just like a raw read. But like if I had like, you know, a few frames of lag because I whiffed my nair, like I'm speaking as Falcon, like if Falcon like whiffs his nair and he's landing and he has like a few frames before he lands where nothing's happening, and then he has his landing lag where nothing's happening, then it's like, okay, he can't really dash jump right now without getting hit. He can't delay his next jump without getting hit. Like there's a lot of things he can't do without getting hit once he's in lag, is what I'm trying to say. So yeah, hopefully this helps. If it doesn't, you can leave another comment and I can try and help clear that up. But yeah, that's going to be it for this video. I can't believe that was 30 minutes already. I feel like it was only like 10. I wanted to dive deeper into the full hop thing, but I don't know. Some other time. Okay, later.